Okay guys, I have 5 procedures for setting the tone for a productive class. Procedure number 1 is come to class on time. Come to class on time and be prepared to get started and go right to work. Procedure number 2 is attendance. As soon as you guys come in, I'll have one person who is my helper, and that person will come up to the smart board and will take the attendance for the class for that day. Okay, so you have to make sure you're in before the bell rings. Once the bell rings, the door's closed and you're late. If you come in after that, you have to fill out a tardy slip. Stay right by the door. Fill out a tardy slip. Don't interfere with what anybody else is doing. Don't come in talking to people, going across the room, setting your books down. Just stay right by the door, fill out a tardy slip. And when you put your tardy slip quietly in my hand, then you can sit down and join the rest of the class. Okay, procedure number 3. As soon as attendance is completed, as soon as my helper is done with the attendance, we're going to jump straight into the do now. So you know we have a do now every day, and we're going to jump right into it. So you guys be prepared and ready to get started ASAP. The 5th procedure, do not interrupt the rest of the procedures for everybody else. This is the expectation. This is what we're going to be doing every single day. So do not interrupt the flow for everybody. What I mean by that is don't tie up the teacher with your concerns to the point that the teacher can't get everybody else started. Because if you have a concern of your own that needs to be addressed, just hold off until the whole class can get started. Everybody's set in motion and everybody's doing their thing, and then when I have time to address you right away, or when I have time to address you individually, then we can make that happen. But until everybody gets started and everybody gets rocking and rolling, then don't interrupt the teacher with your concerns just yet. And don't let social issues interfere with the education for yourself or for anybody else. Whatever is going on outside of the doors, whatever has happened earlier in the day, whatever happened in another class, whatever's happening at home or on the streets, don't let that interfere with the educational process. When you come in, you're coming in to get an education, and you want to practice, get your skills tightened up, and you want to go to work. So, like I said, if there's some other things that need to be addressed, don't disrupt the educational process. Let everybody else get rocking and rolling, and then when the teacher has time to address you individually, then we can talk about those concerns, whether you have to go to the nurse or whatever else. All right? So those are my procedures for setting up a productive class. Let's make it happen, people.